You tuned in to the only station in the galaxy, broadcasting right from Euclid. Whether you're watching or listening, this is Cobra TV, and this is a podcast.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
So, I don't know if you guys seen my little rabbit hole I wanted you to jump into.
Thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Cobra. Whoa, wrong button. Oh, got some. Wrong button. Oh, got wrong button. Okay, all right. Got a bunch of crap on the screen here. Is that every time, right when we're starting to record? Hey, can you edit that when you go to edit that stuff out before you when you edit this before you upload it? Are you ready?
It's speculation that is like way too strong for me to talk about, but I thought about it last night. I thought about it. And I thought, you went down the rabbit hole, Anike. Okay, good. As you guys know, let me give a little bit of backstory. Okay, here's how I'm going to present it to you. I'm going to tell you what information there is, and you connect the dots. All right, so what I want you guys to do, to get a better understanding, I'm only going to have one picture right now that I'm going to put on the screen. But my last video that I uploaded, the huge speculation was only like 10 seconds long. The rest of the video was an excuse to give you something to see for 10 seconds. So that way, I was hoping you guys will connect the dots. But we're going to talk about it. As you guys know, Sam Swain works at Hello Games, right? Sam Swain is the Procedural Cities guy. So, don't get in trouble with Hello Games Cobra. So Sam Swain, before he got hired at Hello Games, Sam Swain has been working on a massive procedurally generated engine for cities. Now, this is groundbreaking technology that Sam has been working on, right? And he's been working on it for years. He started working on it when he when Lionhead went out of business, when they closed that down, you know, Peter Molyneux. So he's been working on it, and then he started running out of money. His plans are to put his procedurally generated engine that procedurally generates cities on a massive scale. He wants to make a game out of it, for one, and number two, he wants to put it in. He wants to put it into the hands of developers. So there's two things he wants to do with it. Okay. So Sam Swain has been working on this for years and years and years, and he's got this website. It's a blog kind of website. Actually, the guy's so smart. He's so freaking smart that it's a procedurally generated website. I swear to God it is. It's a procedurally generated website. I don't know how he did it. So he made a post saying that he was running out of money. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Just hold on a second here. All right, so he made a post that he was running out of money. He says, okay, ongoing situation. Obviously, this is a volatile and exciting time. People will be starting to get their hands on appearance. I can begin conversations with people about collaborations, involvement, and potential funding scenarios. It is also the time when money is getting tight, and I've started contract work so I can continue to support my family. I would like to be able to continue to work on the project full time, but this is a luxury at this stage, and a mixture of contracting and development will hopefully be possible and keep development ticking along in the absence of full funding. Sam Swain then gives an update. I have landed a long-term, near full-time role that allows me to also spend some time working on appearance. Get that? I have landed a long-time, near full-time role that allows me to also spend time working on appearance. This will hopefully be a happy medium between income and project, and who knows what working at this new company will turn up. That new company he's talking about there is Hello Games. Now, we do know that Hello Games said that they had a sister company or sister funding department called Hello Labs.
So we're starting this thing. It's super low-key at the moment, but it's Hello Labs. And we're going to try and fund and support a couple of projects. We've one already in development. And the focus is going to be on procedural generation and kind of experimental games research, that kind of thing. More details will follow, but if you were there and this is the kind of area that you're interested in, like, we would love to help people avoid some of the pains that we went through ourselves, kind of thing. And it's something I care really passionately about.
He wants to put this in the hands of developers. And he's found a way to be able to work on his project and his real job, which is Hello Games, at the same exact time. That tells me that A, he could be getting funded by Hello Labs, Hello Games, or he is doing what he wanted to do and put his tech, his engine, in the hands of developers, which is Hello Games. I'm not saying this is happening, guys. I'm not. All right? I'm just saying this guy wants to put appearance, which is what he calls it, in the hands of developers. He's working at Hello Games, and he's able to work on his project and work at Hello Games with a happy medium. And who knows what working at this new company will turn up. ... Okay? You decide. I'm not going to tell you what I think. I think you know what I think. You decide. No! Spell check. Procedural City is not confirmed by Cobra. No! This guy's working on a carpet and curtains engine to procedurally generate carpets and curtains, guys. I just told you where this guy's working and what he's up to. You guys connect the dots. Oh, but there's more information about this engine. It's but think about it. But think about even if he is working with Hello Games, I don't think. I mean, this guy could procedurally generate Corson, right? He can, but Hello Games wouldn't use it to that extent. They might use it to generate little tiny outposts, you know, sort of like what we got already, but like 10 buildings or maybe 12 buildings. So that way there's a little bit more to explore once you get out there. So if they were to use it, I don't think that they would go full on like this guy can with it. You guys want to come on the show? Let me know. Send me the number 1. Oh my God, Cobra confirmed everything. Chris, stop it. Sean, stop it. Adam, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Just chilling, watching the stream, speculating, losing my mind. You know, pretty much what everybody else is doing. So you think that there might possibly be procedurally generated dungeons? Or
here's what I'm going to tell you. There's a guy there that is working on a very high-tech engine that can massively produce procedurally generated cities. Okay? He's working there. He got hired by Hello Games, and he's developing this engine to be used by developers. And Hello Games said that they had a sister company that helped independent game devs.
Is that Hello Labs?
Yeah, Hello Labs.
Okay.
And they had at GDC. He goes, we can only take on 3 at a time. We have one already. And it's a procedurally generated experimental game, right? Or experimental procedurally generated. I don't know what he called it. But,
kind of software? Or
yeah, I don't know what he called it. I can't remember.
Engine, something similar. Okay.
But Sam Swain says this is an engine. He hopes to make a game with it, but he wants to put it in the hands of developers. He's working with developers right now who have a procedurally generated universe. Who would benefit? Who would benefit? His employer? Yeah. His employer would benefit from it. So
it would be pretty cool to see some, at least on the small scale, maybe not like full blown, like, you know, Coruscant style cities, but maybe, you know, small villages or something similar in No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
So like the outposts and stuff, they're pretty teeny. It would be kind of cool to see that. Yeah.
Right. So I'm not saying that Hello Games is going to use it. I'm not saying that we're going to see Coruscant cities. I mean, if they did use it, I would expect to see like medium-sized settlements here and there, or better placements of these outposts that we see out there. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but
he said he also works on like dungeons too, right? He's like the software could be used to make like caves and things.
Yeah. He does. He's got an actual portion of that engine that does dungeons as well.
Interesting. He could just be working on a whole new game, like on the side, maybe funded by Hello Labs.
Oh, he is. Well, he said he wants to make it. He wants to use it for two reasons: to make his own game with it, and to put this engine in the hands of developers.
But I'm sure, like, when he's working on this engine, that Hello Games would be one of the first people to implement it in a game if they thought it was, something special. Because I mean, they're working together, so
right,
it would make sense. It's like they got first dibs.
Yeah.
So if any game uses it, I would say it'd probably be No Man's Sky or a game published by Hello Games.
Yeah, it's like you're going hunting with somebody, right? And you didn't bring any bullets, but the guy you brought with you's got some, but he doesn't have a gun, but he's got some bullets. You're gonna borrow the bullets from him.
Yeah.
Sam Swain's got the bullets.
We shall see. We shall see with this next update. Anything is possible.
Oh, yeah.
The hype train is officially at full speed, Cobra.
Well, we got about an hour to wait. We got 53 minutes to wait. I thought it was like at 11 my time.
They just did it purposely to keep you awake, Cobra. They knew when this show happened. They're like, we got to push it an hour. Just keep Cobra awake.
Fat Chocobo, yeah. I'm going to... I think I am. I don't want to disrespect Bicycle Walrus by streaming his stream. So if I do that, guys, go over and pay him some respect. If I end up taking a look why he's there, it's only fair. You know what I mean, guys?
Someone says, because Hello Games to use the engine, wouldn't Hello Games need to use very similar code already for the engine he's working on? The procedural engine?
I'm not sure.
You'd think it'd have to be kind of similar code. You can't just slap a brand new thing inside a game. But if it is the next update, they could be reworking a lot of things.
Well, they said PS4 or copies saying PS4 and Xbox couldn't handle cities. Yeah, they could. As long as they were still procedurally generates it, throws it away. And it also depends on how many polygons the cities are made out of.
Yeah, and like a full-blown city in No Man's Sky doesn't mean like we're gonna have like tons of NPCs walking around. It could just be like maybe an abandoned city or like ruins, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Sailor Muhammad, it's possible that they hired Sam to help optimize their engine to simply add bigger buildings into the game. I agree. I've even said that before. I said that maybe Sam's not adding cities, but maybe he's helping with structures and better placement, a better placement system and grouping system, which it essentially would be using his engine as well. But yeah, you're right, Sailor. I agree. So the guy knows his stuff, so he might not be. It might not be what it appears, but it definitely appears to be. It's too obvious.
He's still developing this software, correct? Like it's not finished.
I don't know.
As far as we know, because he said he was like working like full time with a company.
It mentioned,
and he can still do his thing on the side as well.
He mentioned somewhere. He says, obviously, this is a volatile and exciting time. People will be starting to get their hands on appearance. Okay, I can begin conversations with people about collaborations, involvement, and potential funding scenarios. And I don't have it here on this computer that I'm on, but he talks about working with a developer. So I don't know.
Very interesting. But even if we don't get like cities, it's not like a big deal, but it would be a cool thing to see.
It would be a cool thing. Like, not Coruscant, you know, I don't expect that, but it'd be nice to stroll into a development, so to speak, you know, like a small outpost development where you got NPCs just inside the buildings or whatever. I'd like to see them walking around, but I don't know if they could do that. I don't know.
And I mean, there's got to be a reason why the outposts and things in No Man's Sky are so small. So maybe he will help them develop it further and optimize it so they can add more stuff. Because I'm sure Hello Games has thought about building bigger structures and whatnot, but it could just be a limitation of the engine. But if he's helping them rework things, then hopefully with this new update, it'll be a little bit more optimized and they can add stuff like this. Because you just can't keep adding stuff to a game and expect it to run well. You got to keep optimizing. Zion says, this show is like a conspiracy theory show. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
But I'm more interested in what you kind of keep on bringing up and talking about, which is Sam.
Yeah.
Swain. Dungeons. The man has done procedural dungeons. The man has done procedural spaceships. This man has done procedural cities. If you actually go to his website, he's been doing this for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But what I found interesting is what his last posts of videos were back in 2016. So that's 2 years of development. He's also been hired at Hello Games for almost a year now. He's been there. They hired him back in July of 17.
Right.
What he's doing, I can't imagine Hello Games bringing him on board and not utilizing any of those assets. I would suggest that everybody watching and everybody listening, if you haven't, that you go over to www.apparance.uk and check out Sam Swain's webpage.
That's an awesome webpage.
And his procedural cities, he's doing procedural cities, he's doing procedural spaceships.
Yeah,
he's doing procedural dungeons. Now again, he has
it's amazing in it.
Yeah, it's amazing. He has most of the stuff that he's put out is from 2016. So that's 2 years of development beyond what we're seeing right now on his page. He also has a beta which you can download to try the editor if you want to. So this guy's really, and he comes from Lionhead Studios. So this guy's really, really good at what he does. And for Hello Games to utilize him, it will be absolutely amazing. Now, what we do in No Man's Sky with his stuff, boy, that's just going to be...
That remains to be the question, yes. Yeah. What did you think about my little hint? I didn't want to actually say it because I was scared to say it.
So we'd spoken about it before, right? So as soon as I watched that video, I was like, yes, this is so good. And then I scrolled down to the comments, and not a single person mentioned it. I was like,
I know,
how did everybody miss this?
No one's talking about it. They're just am I that goofy of a person that they really thought that I was doing wrong buttons?
And it was a video upload as well, right? Not a stream. So it was like, come on, he obviously would have edited that out if it was a mistake. Come on, guys.
It's a slip up.
We're never gonna solve any waking puzzles here.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.